Good morning. Tina O here from Powerhouse Impact Media Group. Story keeper, collector, listener, all the story bits. And as is my way, it is Wednesday morning, and we've just completed another Gather for Her conversation. Gather for Her in Powerhouse is a place, it's an online web series where we gather as change makers to dive into the world of a fellow changemaker who is out there doing their big call in the world. And in that, a woven conversation happens with some opening questions, and then it just kind of starts to move. And we collectively harvest the wisdom between the five of us, meaning the braid of Powerhouse and the guest. And our delight this morning was that we got to spend an hour with purpose enthusiast Gail Stebanek-Kaber. And we've known her in the house for about a year now, met her through First Steps, which is a program that we offer in Powerhouse. And it's all about the expansive internal work of being a change maker. But this time we got to see her as the expert that she is, as the enthusiast that she is. And I wanted to share with you a few of the things that came out, a few of the little bits. If you haven't joined our Gather audience yet, this is your kind of sneak peek, and you can pop into the powerhouse.com site. Just click Gather and you can register, and you'll get a link so that you can join in to our live web series that we do every week. Okay, so there were some really big pieces that presented in today's conversation. The few of the words that really popped for me, and they came up right in the beginning, is when Gail used the word relevance. When you think about purpose work, she really connects that purpose. We're born with a personality and we're born with a purpose. And these are her words, not mine. And it's that purpose piece of us. It's like the why. So going back to Simon Sinek's work, it's like the why, only the why with so much more earth underneath it. It's not the why or even the why. It's like the big why. It's what you were born to do. And in that space of doing your life, like living your life that way, or doing your work in your organization that way, leading your organization that way, you create a vibration of relevance that you completely can't ignore. Because the other piece that she opened up with, it was the great resignation, which is the state of, the corporate world right now, where in this space, what she offered is that in this space of these COVID times, where we have slowed down, where many of us have shifted our rhythm. As we shift our rhythm, there's a bit more space to really hear the inner narrative that we're walking with every day, but maybe don't have the time to listen to when we're super busy, right? On the clock. And so in this space where we've had time, we can start to figure out, or at least listen to, maybe some of the places where we are out of alignment with the organization that we're currently with. Or maybe we're not out of alignment with our organization, but because that organization hasn't sorted out its purpose work, hasn't landed in a really clean, beautiful, highly resonant purpose statement that everyone is living. It's not just about the words on the wall, the statement, it's the purpose that you live. If that company hasn't sorted that out and isn't living it, the employees or the management, all the people connected to that organization in these quiet times called COVID, that are busy in other ways, like loud in other ways, we might start to go, I don't know if I belong here. I don't know. That was my take on how we unpacked the great resignation. And it was looking at alignment. And I don't know, like I don't know now. I'm like, I truly believe, and I'm pretty sure Gail does too, that, in order to start a company, there's a lot of purpose work in that. As we know, I'm an entrepreneur. To get something off the ground is all purpose work. And there was another story that Sharon Marshall told about a video that I haven't seen about a baby, sorry, a younger sibling leaning over to their new sibling, a baby, and whispering into their ear, um, "Can you tell me about God? Because I'm starting to forget." Whatever your understanding of God is, it's not about that word God. It's that purpose, that understanding of who we are on the inside, it's our embodiment of our purpose. And as an organization has been going for a while, it's really easy. It is easy to lose sight or to lose the connective tissue. And Gail used the word connection about 15 times in the first 5 minutes of our Gather conversation. It's so easy to lose that connection because we start taking care of the bottom line, and the bottom line's important, or we don't have a business. So this whole conversation with Gail was about different bits and pieces of profit and purpose being synonymous. As a change maker, social impactor, when I connect back to Madeline Shaw's conversation on Gather 2 weeks ago, one of the offerings that she gave us was, whatever you're here to do, whatever your change work is that you're here to do, put a business around it. And that like floored me. But now as we connect the dots to Gail's conversation, like, yeah, no, that doesn't floor me at all now. Not at all. Because it is the container of the organization or of the business or of the track, simply the track that you are walking on, running on, delivering your service to others, that holds the engine of your movement forward. But what is it moving forward? Your purpose. Your purpose. So it was a big one. They're always big ones on Gather, because we don't just talk about the things on the surface. We take the things on the surface and we go, what's the root of that? So I invite you to register for our audience for Gather, because if you do, you can watch it now because it's recorded. You can just find it there on Crowdcast. And also to let you know that the reason why you're seeing the leader path above my little red holiday hat is because Powerhouse is a house of leaders for global impact, using media as the beat of our drum. And the place that we gather as change makers to go to our change maker gym, if you will, is the leader path. It's where our community of practice lives. It's how we continue. I'm going to say this, borrowing from Sharon's conversation this morning. It's where we continue to be in practice of that connection of our purpose, going back to Gail, which is our relevance in the world. It's like our heart beacon. And it's where we do that. So come on in to Gather. Come on and check out the Leader Path, which has a free 30-day trial. And know that if there's anything that I've said that really calls on your heart, we're here for you. We get you. We see you. And we want you to live as big as your heart is made out in the world. I'm Tina O from Powerhouse Impact Media Group, and I am just glad to be with you and to share in your path today. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you on Gather, and we'll see you on the path. All right, everyone. Bye-bye. Till next week.